Hi everyone, my name is Mia Morgan, and my presentation will be over the Monsoon Wedding by Nair. I will be talking about the family structure and the family dynamics using trust, love, and forgiveness. The movie takes place in between two Indian families preparing for a arranged marriage. One of the ways is a traditional way that is shown in the family by doing an arranged marriage, and then another way is the one of the people that are in the arranged marriage cheating on the other person, which is modernized, I guess. So the movie starts out with the father of the bride overly concerned about the finances, the family's reputation, and just having a perfect wedding for his daughter. Aldi, the bride-to-be, is having an affair with her boss, which is her ex-boyfriend, and he is actually married too. She confided in this secret with Raya, which is one of the key points to me is trust. She trusted Raya with her long-kept secret of having an affair while she's supposed to be loyal to a man she's going to marry in a couple of days. A fun fact is that Aldi and Hemet have only met twice. Hemet lives in the United States in Texas, and Aldi lives in India with her family. And the wedding is also taking place in India as well. So later on in the movie, Aldi is caught with her ex-boyfriend having an affair in the car. She's caught by the police, and then that later puts her in a crossroad in choosing to eventually tell her husband that what's been going on. So at first, when she told him the news about her having an affair with her ex-boyfriend, he was obviously upset. And then he goes on to feel relief because she could have just kept that to herself, but she didn't, even though this was a few days before the wedding. He then says, can we move past it and still get married? Which they went on to do, which shows forgiveness, which is another key point in the story. They later on do get married happy, and then before the wedding, they ended up getting closer and kind of falling in love, but going into it and having a good wedding. Another character that is really important that shows a lot of the key concepts is Raya. Raya is a family member that was sexually abused by another family member named Taji. I may be butchering these names as well, I'm sorry. But named Taji, and she never told anyone until she caught him in a closet with another younger girl named Aaliyah at a family function. She holds on to their secret until she catches him again trying to give her Aaliyah a ride home after another family function by herself. And then she got Aaliyah out of the car and told Lynette about Taji sexually abusing her when she was younger, and also going on to try and sexually abuse this other girl in front of his wife and also in front of other family members, which puts him in kind of a pickle in either trusting Raya or his loyalty to Taji. And this argument did not end in him picking either side. He just kind of went on about it, stuck. And then Lynette finally convinces Raya to come to the wedding, even though Taji will be attending the wedding. But once Taji gets to the wedding trying to come into Lynette's daughter's wedding, he confronts Taji and says he cannot be around his family anymore, showing loyalty and real love towards Raya, trusting her, knowing that her past is not easy to tell anyone, and says that you cannot come around anymore, and breaks off that relationship with Taji. The movie does have a little healthy part. It's a love story between Dobby, the wedding planner, and Alice, the maid. Once Alice got Dobby's attention, he was infatuated by her ever since. And then they finally got married after he asked her to marry them, and then they had a good wedding, which kind of put a little more light into the movie. Both their weddings was on the same day, and they both ended up with happiness, and it rained at both their weddings, which is a good sign. This movie shows a lot about family structure and how strong your family structure has to be to get through these hard times. And through all the ups and downs, they use love, trust, and forgiveness to get through it. But yeah.